This is the Microsoft Surface Studio 2, and this all-in-one PC is all about the screen. The panel is super high resolution, 4500 by 3000 pixels native, the same as it was on the original Studio. That is higher than 4K, and it works out to a very fine 192 pixels per inch. The picture is super crisp and bold when you set it to the default vivid color profile. The whole idea behind the Surface Studio line is that you can recline the display for drawing, marking up artwork, blueprints, anything else graphical. If you need to draw, design, or annotate your work, simply push down on the top of the display or pull up from the bottom edge, and you'll slowly recline the screen down to a near horizontal angle. You can then use it as a flat workspace. Microsoft calls this hinge zero gravity hinge, and it's smooth with no preset angles to ratchet through. You can stop reclining it at any point and raise it at any range. This display is hard to miss. It measures 17.3 inches high by 25.1 inches across, but if you look at it from the side, the panel portion itself is just half an inch thick, which is pretty impressive for a screen this big. This thin of a screen is possible because the components are all in the base portion. The main component is an HQ-class mobile-grade Intel Core CPU, which is an important distinction. This is the kind of processor you'd find in a high-end laptop. It's not a desktop chip. That's our one key quibble with the Surface Studio line. We'd like to see some more powerful processors. All the ports are in the base too. The Surface Studio 2 includes 4 vertically oriented USB 3.0 ports, one of them which is a high power port for charging your devices quickly, as well as a single USB Type-C port. You also get a full-size SD card slot, an Ethernet jack, and a headphone jack. Now, you really don't want to consider the Surface Studio 2 unless you're interested in reclining it and using its stylus to sketch or design. That's the whole point. Because of that, Microsoft's Surface Pen is included in the price. Microsoft's less necessary Surface Dial is not, but if you buy that along with your Surface Studio 2, it is a handy add-on for architects and artists. The Surface Pen has 2 programmable buttons, the eraser at the top and a rocker underneath the index finger. When you're using the pen, palm rejection works well in the Studio 2, eliminating the need to hover your hand over the screen. You can stow the pen on the edge of the screen via magnetic bond. The desktop also comes with a Bluetooth keyboard and a mouse. They're pretty basic in functionality, but better in terms of quality than the usual kind that comes bundled with the PC. Also, in the bezel is a 5 megapixel camera that supports Windows 10 Hello for face recognition logins. On the whole, the Surface Studio 2 is beautiful but pricey. If you need to do on-screen design work with a pen, it's the best all-in-one desktop for artists, content creators, and professionals who are not wedded to an iMac or iMac Pro and a separate graphics tablet. The Studio 2 packs components peppier than the originals, and it has a downright stunning screen. We award it 4 stars and our Editor's Choice Award.